Hello everybody, thank you for joining me for another Mars high-rise epic, looking at some more fantastic artifacts and anomalies. These are going to blow your mind, guys and girls. We're returning to my favorite orbiter around Mars, the good old MRO, and we'll be connecting a multitude of dots as well. So in this one, part one, I think of 2 or 3 triangular objects spotted in Neukum. This is the high-rise photograph we're taking a look at. USGS Dune database entry 0288/450, and I'll include the link to this page below. Acquired on the 10th of June 2009, and we're going to be looking at the image scale of 25.3 centimeters per pixel. And I'm showing you images cropped from the JP2 black and white map projected file. This is a crop from the black and white low-res JPEG, and we'll be checking out the anomalies throughout this region of the photograph. And you can see from the white specks, these are massive objects. Located 45.08 degrees south, 28.86 degrees east, and it's inside this circular depression that's called Neukum, and the anomalies are in this dark patch. Massive dunes in this area, guys and girls. So we'll check out the anomalies and the topography at the end of the video as usual. So the first triangular object we're checking out is right there. Very smooth, bright object, nice straight edges to it as well, and each of these is about 8 meters in length and equal length as well, well defined edges, and then a nice little apex there. And then because it is partially covered in sand, I cannot say if this is another one of these hexagonal shaped objects, but check that one out. There's another one a little bit smaller, standing on top of a larger base structure. Each side of this one measures about 6 meters in length, so 6 by 6, top of this larger rectangular structure. Looks almost as if there could be a hole in it right there in the center. But also you can see this triangular object has some depth to it. I'd say that's about a meter to a meter and a half thick. Rather strange object, very similar to all those we'll be checking out. So there they are, the two compared side by side, and then some others I found from other videos. This one over here is from the discs and ruins of Pyramus Fossae, and this 5-sided object is from structures and debris in Dune field west of Hellespontus Montes, and then this 6-sided object from the Sidonian Neolithic artists and builders of Mars. So I haven't checked out those videos yet, do check them out. Some interesting anomalies to show you in those as well. The next triangle, a little bit smaller. Each one of these sides is about 4 meters in length. Also straight edges coming up to an apex over there on top of another larger triangular part, and it looks as if this area in the inside is also carved out slightly, following parallel lines to the outside of this object. So I wonder what these are. Little craft, wind traps, air vents, structures, maybe little monuments, maybe little pyramids. There's another one. Each one of these sides is about 4 meters in length. So check that out, 90-degree angle there, guys and girls. And then it's got this rounded side to it over here. standing on top of a rather strange anomaly. It looks like what's around it, but then it looks as if these are like flower petals. We'll be checking out more of those in some more of the anomalies coming up. Another little triangle, this one's a bit smaller. Each one of these sides is about 3 meters in length. So coming up to a little apex over there. Yeah, I've pulled in 3 that we've just checked out for comparison purposes. Check out the similar geometry and symmetry in those. And then this one over here from our video, Disk and Triangular Object found in Hellespontus Montes. This one over here is very similar to that one in size and shape. And then that does remind me of a larger triangle I found. You might not have seen this one yet. From our video, Massive Structures and Small Craft Found on Mars. And if I can remember correctly, each side is about 80 meters in length. Straight edges there, check that out. Comes up to a point or an apex there. It looks almost like it's part of a unfinished pyramid. I don't know what the heck this is, but it's also got some depth to it. You can see on the side over there. I don't think that's a typical sand dune there. You can see some of these sand dunes surrounding this object. None of them are triangular in shape. Very, very unusual structure that. Taking a look at the remaining triangles in this high-rise photograph. This one over here. Each side is about 8 meters in length. You can see 1, 2, 3 sides, and then it's got the rounded corners. Right there in the center, something rather strange as well. So this block has got a constant depth to it of about 1.5 meters. Very geometric and symmetrical as well. There's another little triangle. Each side here is about 6 meters in length. And this one looks a little more eroded and damaged. And then this one, guys and girls, looks like another one of these propeller or fan type anomalies. This one is about, let's see, 14 to 15 meters across. And each block in it is about 7 or 8 meters long. So check that out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arranged in a circular pattern and slightly moved apart. Very similar to another one I found. This is from a video called More Weird Structures Found on Mars. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 smaller triangular parts arranged in a circular pattern. And then this one from Connecting the Dots, Odds and Ends in Proctor Dune Field. And this is a part of one, I think, where we can see a quarter or a third of it. All these look like fans or something. Not quite sure what to make of these. Possibly Stonehenge type structures. I wonder what the significance of this design is, but there you can see multiple occurrences of this layout. So, naturally occurring or artificial in nature? Do let me know in the comments below. Love to read your opinions and thoughts on these. Check out this long narrow piece over here that's about 15 to 18 meters long and about 4 meters wide. And it's got intricate designs on it. We've got right angles to those there. Check that out. And looks like a hole over there, slightly rounded to that one corner. Very similar to another megalithic block. This one from our video Connecting the Dots, Odds and Ends in Proctor Dune Field. Check this piece out. Also about 15 to 20 meters long. and about 4.5 meters per side. And then we've got 45-degree angles on each of the ends over there. Let's jump on over to the southern hemisphere and check out the topography as well as some other artifacts I've found around this area. So it's in this dune field, and there's a couple of those I just featured for summary. And then some of the other anomalies around here. Here we've got these strange designs with 2 pieces and then smaller parts in the centers. Even some more discs with domes on them. Those are just a few. I've still got to add all the others. I haven't added those yet. And then in Hunton we've got the that scarab type beetle that's about 12 meters in length. You can see the body, the head over here with that strange front part like a scoop, and then a little leg on the side over there. Very similar to those stone carvings of scarabs in Egypt. We've got more disc-like anomalies with little domes on them. There's a very small one over there. That's about 2 meters in diameter, where these are 8 to 10 meters in diameter. Check that one out there. Perfect disc with a little dome on it. Partially covered there. Wonder if it was trying to hide away. And then this strange artificial looking mining operation, possibly like a quarry. And this is about 80 meters in diameter. Check out that moon shape there. So let's have a look at the topography. I don't want to keep you guys and girls too long. And it's a rather smooth, flat terrain with a lot of these circular depressions. So there aren't many tall mountains or hills in this area. It's out to the west, down to the south. It's looking out to the east, and then back up to the north. That's it for this episode of Artifacts in Neukum. Do stay tuned, maybe another 1 or 2 after this, where we look at the remainder of the artifacts, which include more UFO disk type anomalies and some weird structures. So more dots connected in this one, and we'll be doing the same in the following videos. So if you'd like to be informed when I upload my next one and you're not subscribed yet, and you do remember to hit the notifications bell. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or over my blog. And if you'd like to, you can contribute to my research and work to cover overheads over on my PayPal account. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it informative and interesting. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.